All right, friends. So today we're digging into the 3 things I fix on every single client website before I actually touch the copy. And I know this might sound really backwards as a copywriter and an SEO strategist, but y'all, there are things that do influence your sales that are not just simply copy. And it's time to talk about those things because I want your website to be making you money in the background while you're doing what you do. Okay, so we're going to dig into it, take notes, and then evaluate these things on your own website. Are you ready? Let's do it. Hey there, fellow entrepreneur. Welcome to Simple SEO and Marketing. Do you want to grow your business with sustainable traffic sources? Have you heard about the power of search engine optimization and you want to take advantage of it to get more traffic, more eyeballs on your business? But when it comes down to it, does SEO feel complicated and hard to implement? Are you tired of wondering what in the heck to do with your website to get more traffic and more leads knocking on your door? What if I could tell you that there was a simple, proven system for using SEO, blogging, and copywriting to get leads from your website, and not just any leads, high converting leads. Hey, I'm Faith Hannon, wife, mama, copywriter, SEO strategist, and barrel racer. And for the last 8 years, I've been figuring out what works and what doesn't work in the world of online marketing to get organic traffic. And now I'm here to share all the things I'm learning in the trenches of SEO, copywriting, and content marketing. How does 300%, 500%, or even 12,000% more traffic in a year sound? What could your business do with that kind of traffic increase? How many more people could you help? So listen in and prepare to take notes. I'm about to drop simple, actionable SEO marketing and copywriting tips, all with a heavy dose of Jesus-loving encouragement. Let's get you more traffic and more leads so you can help more people with your God-given gifts. Okay, so one of the things that I feel like it's really surprising to students inside of SSF, Simple SEO Framework, and then it's also kind of surprising to clients when I have, done for you clients where I write their copy either in a VIP day or like a full website copy package. One of the things that I feel like catches people off guard, not in a bad way, but like, oh, I didn't know this mattered. These are those things, okay? Because so often we look at our websites and we're like, I don't know why I'm not getting leads. Is it the colors? Is it the images? Is it the background? Is it this? Is it this? Is it this? And sometimes it is those things, right? And obviously I believe so strongly in the power of great copy. And I feel like I talk about your above the fold copy all the time. But there are other things that I look at and I evaluate as a copywriter, as a sales strategist on everybody's website. And these are those things, okay? So there are 3 things that I fix on every single client's website before I even touch the copy, okay? So the first thing that I fix are page titles. Now, what does that mean by page titles? Am I changing the name of homepage to not being homepage and about page to being something else? No, I mean that I am changing the name of the page title as it appears in search. That's what I mean, okay? And here's why this matters. Because if your page title should be doing some heavy lifting in search and sales for you. And it's not just what sounds good to you. Sometimes we get so caught up in our businesses that we forget where the person is in their journey that's actually looking for us. And we don't think about, from a proven research sales perspective, what people are actually typing into Google. Your page title needs to be very, very strategic from a keyword standpoint. And what I see so often is page titles that are either keyword stuffed garbage. It's like, this doesn't make any sense. These are just stuffing as many keywords as you can possibly get in there. Or they're keywords that are not even real keywords. They're not searched keywords. Or they're just like weird, how do I say this? Like vanity titles. Like we're calling our thing something just to call them that people aren't actually searching for, okay? So here are some examples, and these may or may not be from real life, but I can promise you I've encountered something very similar at some point. So, bad example of a page title would be a comfortable photographer or a romantic photographer. A good example of a page title would be family photographer in Rogers, Arkansas, because then you are pulling family photographer and you're pulling Rogers, Arkansas. You're pulling location and name of like what you do, who you are. Another bad example of a page title would be something like really catchy, like lifestyle elevation coach versus life coaches near me, right? A life coach from Phoenix, Arizona, life coach, your location, right? And they don't always, if you're not a location-based business, you don't always have to put your location in the page title. But your page title, as it shows up in search, is not the place to get creative. It's not the place to get cutesy. It is a place to be real clear and pretty darn brief. Okay. Number two, the number two thing that I fix on every client website before I even touch the copy are the CTA buttons. Now I know maybe technically this is part of the copy, but even if you don't hire me or anybody to be your copywriter and you're like, Faith, I need to fix something on my website, fixing your CTA buttons can be hugely beneficial. Your CTA buttons, call to action buttons, need to be, here's a good checklist for you ready? Abundantly clear. Buy this thing. It needs to be clear. Don't make our brains work harder than they need to, okay? Number two, qualification for a good CTA button is it needs to be placed in very, very strategic places. Your CTA buttons need to be placed in very, very strategic positions for proven buyer psychology patterns, okay? They need to be placed where and how the eye naturally travels on a page, okay? When the brain sees a button in the right place, it's much more likely to latch onto that and notice that and take action on that, okay? The other factor to a great CTA button is there needs to be more than one. If I'm writing 5 bajillion words of copy for you, we are asking for that dang sale more than once. I can promise you it is okay to have CTA buttons in more than one place on your main pages. Promise, okay? The other thing that I want to make sure that you have right with your CTA buttons is they need to stand out. Now, they don't need to be an obnoxious off-brand color, but they need to stand out. Make it easy for your client's brain to make a purchase. Make it easy for their eyeballs to find how to pay you, and make it easy for their brain to purchase. Make it easy for their finger to click that button and give you their money. Your CTA buttons matter immensely. And if you do nothing else from this podcast, if you take no other action other than fixing your CTA buttons, that will still help you. Okay? And the number 3 thing that I fix on websites before I ever touch the copy is the top menu navigation section. And you're like, what? I know, because it's like, what do you mean, Faith? You fix all that. Here are the problems that I see very, very often is oftentimes the top menu navigation section of a website is far too cluttered. And I say that with all the love in my heart, because I know that you have so many good things that you want people to find. You want to make sure that they can find it. You want to make sure it's right there. You want to make sure that they know how to get to this freebie and this freebie and this type of service and this type of service and the blog and the videos and the podcast and all of the things. You want them all at the top so people can find them. But what happens is when you make everything poignant, then nothing is poignant. And you are overwhelming their brain before they ever scroll down the page and before they ever have a chance to decide if they want to make a purchase with you. And when we overwhelm our customers, we lose them. It's not always the best business or the best product that gets the sale. It's the person that the client can understand the easiest, okay? So in your top menu navigation, I want you to look at this for your own website. Are there too many links up at the top of your navigation? could you condense some of those links down and then sandwich them so that you can see, like you hold your little mouse over it and they get several options? That's a great way to clear some of the clutter. Is there not enough information? If a client does not have a way to look at their services or look at their main money driver products at the top, we want to fix that right away. We also want to make it very easy for somebody to purchase or inquire, especially if you're somebody that's somebody can't directly purchase immediately off your website. Maybe you have, a discovery call process or whatever. That needs to be so crystal clear. The other thing that I need you to evaluate, or we evaluate with our website copy clients, is making sure that it is smooth and squeaky clean on both the mobile version and your website, your desktop version. Depending on your website platform, sometimes they fix this for you better than others. I love Showit. That's who we use. That's who we recommend for websites. But to be quite honest, they kind of suck at taking things and translating them well from website to mobile fusion, desktop to mobile. Showit kind of sucks at that. You have to go in and you have to fix it all yourself, which is what it is. But you need to make sure that the mobile version is also very clear, not cluttered, and easy to navigate, okay? Because, again, if navigation is confusing for your ideal client right off the bat, their brain automatically assumes that the whole process is going to be overwhelming, and they out, baby, okay? So if you listen to this and you're like, well, dang, Faith, I need some help with my website, then what I want you to do is I want you to go to faithhannon.com/booking and then click on Get Your SEO and Website Copy Done Right, or just click the link in the show notes, because we are taking clients for the fall, because I have a limited amount of time. I can only help a limited amount of clients each month because I'm all up in your business helping you get more sales from your website with website copy and SEO. So if you are even remotely wondering if fixing your website copy is the next best step for you, click that link, book a time. It's literally like sitting down with a friend, sitting down with me over coffee. And if it's not a good fit for you, I will tell you that. I have told several potential clients, hey, this is not the next best fit for you. This is what you need to go do instead. Because at the end of the day, I want what's best for you and your business, and help you honor God and do everything that He has for you in your business. And you know what, y'all? My mama whipped me for lying, so I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I think copy is the next best thing for you when it's really not. So we'll chat with you again next week. Again, if you're even remotely questioning whether website copy is the next best step for you in the journey of growing your business and getting more sales, click the link in the show notes or go to faithhannon.com/booking and get a call booked. There's no obligation. I just want to sit down and help you as much as I can, because I love y'all and I'm cheering you on as you grow your businesses to increase the impact and income and the reach that you have for the kingdom of God. All right, y'all, we'll chat with you next week. Bye. Thank you so much for listening in today. Hopefully this episode gave you some really tangible tips for better SEO and marketing to get more leads and more sales from your website. If it did, can I ask you a quick favor? Would you please share this episode with a friend, and then just take 10 seconds and go leave a written review on Apple Podcasts. That is the very best way to help more Jesus-loving entrepreneurs scale their businesses so that they can help more people with their gifts and make an even bigger impact for the kingdom of God. And guess what? We now have a Facebook community where we can learn, hang out, and laugh. Go join the Facebook group now. It's linked in the show notes. And all the other things, courses, coaching, and copywriting, can be found at my website, faithhannon.com. Until next time, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.